Alright. Good evening, y'all. Welcome to Poetry Open Mic ASHEViLLE. Thanks for being with us tonight. We're ASHEVILLE's longest running voted best open mic. Thanks to your support. Thanks for showing up, turning out, supporting this event, and keeping it going, bringing your talent, bringing your ears, your minds, your hearts. Thanks for being with us. We're going to get down to it. Y'all grab some drinks from the bar. Let's see. Chris, did I leave a stack of poems over there? Perchance? No? Alright. We're going to improvise. Cool, thanks. Anyway, I want to let y'all know we got a bunch of awesome events. Well, thank you. Careful. We got a bunch of awesome events coming up. This Friday, we got the Reggie Heaton Quartet in the house. It's going to be an awesome, good time. And then Saturday, we got Joshua Lee Project. Really awesome musicians. Those shows start at 8 p.m. Come check it out right here at Sovereign Kava. And March 1st, we got Open Jam coming back in our house. Yes. Show up, make up some music on the spot with people you don't know. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. That's at 7, I believe. Anyway, check out our events calendar. We have a whole lot of other awesome stuff coming up. Check it out. All right. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Big shout out to everybody here, all our viewers online as well. We really appreciate the likes, comments, and shares. Be sure and follow us at Sovereign Kava and at Poetry Open Mic AVL for more. All right, I'm gonna get down to it. Warm up the house with a few poems, and then we'll get some other people up here. I do also want to let everyone know submissions for Red-Headed Stepchild are open until the end of the month. For the poets out there, check out Red-Headed Stepchild magazine. Make sure to read the submission guidelines. And coming up this Saturday at the Center for Connection and Collaboration, Poetry Cabaret will be hosting an evening of collaborative poetry performances. It's going to be really interesting. So check that out at the Center for Creativity, Connection, and Collaboration. All right. I'm going to kick things off tonight with a poem by the great poet Bob Kaufman. This is War Memoir. Jazz. Listen to it at your own risk. At the beginning, a warm, dark place. Her screams were trumpet laughter, not quite blues, but almost sinful. Crying above the pain, we forgave ourselves. Original sin seemed a broken record. God played blues to kill time, all the time. Red-waved rivers floated us into life. So much laughter concealed by blood and faith. Life is a saxophone played by death. Greedy to please, we learn to cry. Hungry to live, we learn to die. The heart is a sad musician, forever playing the blues. The blues blow life as life blows fright. Death begins, jazz blows soft in the night. Too soft for ears of men whose minds hear only the sound of death, of war, of flag-wrapped cremation in bitter lands. No chords of jazz as mud is shoveled into the mouths of men. Even the blues shy at cries of children dying on deserted corners. Jazz deserted, leaving us to our burning. Jazz is an African traitor. What 100% red-blooded savage wastes precious time listening to jazz with so much important killing to do? Silence the drums, that we may hear the burning of Japanese in atomic color cinemascope, and remember the stereophonic screaming. is Bob Kaufman. Here's a few originals. Agony Garden. The doorbell rings. This time Christopher raises up, drifts into the house where darkness eats its body in the hallways and bats sleep in the attic. He wonders if anyone hears water the way he does, the history it carries, washing away and remembering. Christopher cracks his back, moves his head side to side, brushes away the deep alcoholic madness always gnawing at him, enough to please, enough to make him feel sick, enough. There's walled garden, delights of camellias and rose trellis, fountains singing from a stone koi, time darkened. He listens intently to the water sound, rain generations pouring through spirals in the head of a coneflower. Sensual. Sensual. Going slow across the bridge, angels appear, spidery and naked, making out, pouring water. I disappear into unmarked bars where they serve all night. I drink deep sips of whiskey made of water from an ancient spring when extinct birds sang and the stars were different. The water has changed. I sit on a bar stool, teeter and lament its passing, grateful for something. Give the bartender everything I have. Woo, thank you. Chris, these monitors are a little hot, by the way. Thank you. By the way, huge shout out to our crews. Chris Madrano, our sound technician, Morgan Beissert, our technical director. Give it up, give it up. Anyway, I reckon it's time for a Kava shot. If you got one, let's do it. Knock it back. Cheers to open mic. Bulla. Yes, that's the stuff, indeed. This is called A Light Shines. It doesn't help to worry. You must think, you got this. You can do this. When you think, I'd like a drink of water, your hand picks up the glass, raises it to your lips. You're riding on an infinite wave. Put your finger in the water. See how it creates more tiny waves. You can see the reflection of stars, but if you try to touch them, they disappear. We can be the waves guiding each other. We can be the storm we turn away from. Turn to sunny beaches at the edge of time. Turn to the orchards where we rested in summer. Turn your thoughts to what heals you, even in the darkness. Woo! Is there Kevin Evans here? Or an Aaron Price? Nope. Alright. I got one more then. Thanks for hanging out tonight. We got a whole bunch of awesome open micers coming at you. Y'all stick around. Stay tuned. And thanks so much for supporting this event. This poem is called Worker. We mix up the days but do the same thing. Pour, serve, clean, serve, ringing, punching, serving, calling, crying, serve, serve, steady, serving, serving. How may I help you today? Pay the piper, pay the hitman, pay the teller, pay the captain, pay the workers, and tip them more so they can pay the few who keep the profits and the years, the working, serving. Get time off work so I can find some time to work. Serving, building, destroying, my pleasure irrelevant. Pay for your bills, spin them their paper. Buying, selling, serving machines, serving the struggle. Serve the few, shoot the building. Serving air, selling nothing. Serving empty baskets, bread with your empty building. Standing empty, but you can't use it. Building, serving, no purpose. Serve, sink, wash, drain, ditch, power stack, coal, sky, ash, water. Serve, make, serve, wish, boundary, serve, warning, missile, fail, a blue-coated, nothing, red water, working, serving, excrement, serving, chicken, eggs, serve, excrement, serving, workers, working, no school in sight, burning, rubber trees, masks, server, a phone face, no one, dispatch, watcher, weather, warning, server, serving, warning, who is queen, who is king, who is country, who is people, serving the wayside, the underneath, clay pots in the yard, empty dog master, serving, working, running above ground, serving matchsticks, playing cards, serve me, serve you, run you, work you, toll you, tell you, hit you up, turning, restless worker, churning and sleep, working, serving empty, serve sky, serve canyons, serve wind, serve empty mailboxes, serve tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next, please. Thank you very much. All right. Well, let's see who we got on the old list here. By the way, definitely come check out the Poetry Cabaret show on the 26th. Check out poetrycabaret.com for more details. All right. So here at the old open mic, we like to support the fuck out of our performers by making a whole shit ton of noise. When they get up here, we can try this out on our first performer tonight, David R. Everybody make a shit ton of noise. Give it up for David R.
Hello. All right. So I want to start off by saying anything that I share is my opinion. So if you get offended by my opinion, sorry. So the subject is sexual energy and creativity. When you begin to understand everything is energy and begin learning the chakras, the sacral chakra is a source of sexual energy and creativity. For those who have high sex drives, it is an indication that you're an extremely creative person if that energy is focused on a goal. If you cut out masturbation and become celibate, like I did for 7 months, you then learn how to channel this energy into creative ideas that come to you. Sometimes we look at people and ask, wow, how did they come up with that or create that? They simply focus their sexual energy on a creative output. It does not have to be solely on sex and passion, but if you have a high sex drive, the best way to alleviate this is to direct it into new arts and crafts or goals you want to manifest. If you do not direct the energy towards something creative, you can become lustful for physical connection, because that is now your driving force. Learn to focus and be deliberate. I myself have had a strong sex drive, and I was very promiscuous when I was younger. This was until I realized how valuable the sexual energy really is, and to be mindful with whom I share this with. As I began my practice of self-discovery, I learned how to retain the seed of creation, to then utilize it for what I want in my life to become reality. For men, I strongly recommend that you do a vow of celibacy for 1 month, 2 months, just to challenge yourself. This means no sex, no masturbation, no porn. Watch how quickly you become motivated in life to do passions and dreams, and dreams you wanted, but you have been slacking and telling yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. But be warned on this, the moment you make the choice, a test will appear. If that choice, to make sure that that's what you really want. I call this a free will checkpoint. It is simply yourself checking in to see if you're dedicated to your intention using your willpower. I had it happen with me. You can then see how the structure of existence works when you make a choice. To see things come up for you, if you did make a choice, would you detour from that? Be strong and commit to something. Direct that energy to something that you have been wanting to explore. Masturbation is not a bad thing though, obviously. But once you learn, you can utilize this energy for manifesting, meaning at the point of orgasm, thinking about the things that you want to create in your life. The game changes. You are now the game changer. You are the molder of your reality. Now team this up with the divine feminine, who knows the same concept. You can then team up your sexual energies towards a goal. Instead of masturbating or having carnal primal sex, you can then set intention into releasing or ejaculation. When you do this, all the energy of yourself and your partner goes towards that intended purpose. Of course, if you do this on your own and learn to channel your own energy first before you share this with a partner, but once your partner learns the technique to manifesting, you can then both choose what you wish to experience in this physical world. You could channel the divine masculine and the divine feminine towards a goal and watch how fast it appears in your life. That's that subject. Thank you. Let me know when I'm out of time, because I have a lot of shit to say. Invisible love. I feel you when I go to the beach sitting by my side. I hear you whispering into my ear as we watch the sunrise. I feel the gentle kisses on my skin as I watch the full moon doing my rituals. I sometimes get lost in others thinking it is you, but I know they show up to teach me to be more of myself until I am divine within myself, so that we can keep both being equals in this world of earth. I call out to you every now and then, hoping that you can hear my call, wanting for you to feel my beating heart against yours. I know that seeking outside is simply seeking within, but it's just beautiful longing of true intimacy, to dive into the emotions of self without fear. I know my reflection is out there thinking the same thing. I know I am molding a version of myself to meet me at a pre-decided meeting place, and where we will once glance eyes and instantly know the divine goddess that has a similar mission as I do, to be able to teach side by side and travel to different places together as we teach and spread our love amongst them all. By being the shining example of what can be attained if you simply begin to face your emotions, face your fears. One day, under a full moon perhaps, you will reveal yourself to me, but for now I write poetry to bring you into existence. So one day I can show you that what I have written, and it can inspire the passion in you to know that there is someone always waiting for you. And that was that. Thank you. Okay. Hang on, we're looking for it. There's one about intimacy. There it is. Intimacy. What is intimacy? I've heard intimacy to be written into me, I see. I feel there is something to this. I commonly ask a question of couples, and it is this: do you still look into each other's eyes and take a moment to witness them? The answer I tend to receive is no. We haven't looked in each other's eyes for quite some time. The moment you no longer truly see your partner is when communication will begin to dismantle. If in this story we seek to be seen as individuals, as the beings we present ourselves to be, it is important for a relationship to flourish and move through its challenges to take time and truly witness one another. Maybe making it a practice where, even if it's just for 1 minute or 2 a day, to sit in front of each other and witness each other. No words have to be spoken. Then, as you're in this space, take note of what it is that you're both feeling internally. Once the timer runs out, you then communicate what was felt. I have done eye gazing with many, and if it becomes difficult to witness each other, it speaks volumes. It means that you're no longer want to be seen because of some sort of fear that happened in your past. You may interrupt the session because you feel uncomfortable. Whatever the case, be mindful of how the mind begins to kick in an attempt to prevent true intimacy. The witnessing of the soul. The witnessing in when you look at a partner you may have, that he or she is just another aspect of you living from a different perspective. All of us want to be loved, seen, and felt. May this be a reminder to all, if you are not lovers, to take a moment and create a space for each other to be seen and acknowledged for living in this reality together. Thank you.
Keep it going for David. Thank you, David. Yes, indeed. Much love, everyone. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's Poetry Open Mic Asheville, coming at you live from Asheville, North Carolina. We do this each and every Wednesday night. You keep checking us out right here. We got a lot more performances to come tonight, so stick around, folks. Up next on the mic, We got Luna in the house. Y'all make some noise for Luna. Give it up.
I'm a shorty. Thank you. Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Ew. Well, I've been in a little bit of a rock and roll mood lately, so I'm gonna sing in a karaoke style one of my favorite songs, Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. Thank you. I like to add my little swing to it. That's all the time I have.
Y'all give it up one more time for Luna. Thank you, Luna. All right, y'all stick around. Keep checking us out here. Poetry Open Mic Asheville every Wednesday night right here at Sovereign Kava. Thanks for riding with us tonight. We got a whole lot more coming at you. All right, next up on the mic, where's Keely at? I think, what? Okay. Scratch that. John Lang is in the house tonight. I know John's here. Y'all make some noise for John. Give it up. Woo!
We good? All right. Hey, everyone. Here's a song I wrote called Hurt Like You. Yeah, and I'll just get into it. Sorry I didn't get you. Sorry I just got in your way. Sorry I didn't notice. Sorry I didn't give you space. Sorry I didn't feel you. Sorry I couldn't read your mind. Sorry I didn't know your heart. And I'm sorry you broke in mine. Fire in my stomach burning bright for all to see. Oh God, how I want to hurt you just like you hurt me. Just a wall of text to pull the knife out quick. Now when I hear your voice and laughter, oh God, it makes me sick. Will you be sorry when you lose me? Will you be sorry on that day? Would have been easier if I hurt you. Sorry, I won't make you pay. Sorry that I can't forgive you. You've cut me to the bone. And I'm sorry that you chose this and left me so alone. Fire in my stomach burning bright for all to see. Oh God, how I want to hurt you just like you hurt me. Just a wall of text to pull the knife out quick. When I hear your voice and laughter, oh God, it makes me sick. Fire burning all around me, burning all around me, burning all around me. Fire burning all around me, burning all around me. Burning all around me, around me. Fire burning all around me, burning all around me, burning all around me, around me. Fire burning all around me, burning all around me, burning all around me, around me.
Y'all keep it going for John. That was beautiful. Thank you, John. Very nice. Y'all keep checking us out here each and every Wednesday night for more open mic. We also got Open Jam coming back in March, and we got some really awesome shows this weekend. Friday night, Reggie Heaton Quartet is in the house, and Saturday night we got the Joshua Lee Project. It's gonna be an awesome time. Come out. All the shows start at 8 p.m. Well, appreciate your support. We're gonna keep it going tonight. We do have Keely, and we love Keely. Y'all make a whole bunch of noise for Keely Flow. Give it up, yo!
Hi, everybody.
very old friend of mine got in touch with me yesterday looking for any information I might have as to some of his lost sonnets. He's written over 100 of them at least, ever since the 90s. And he shared his compilation with me that includes some of the completed ones as well. Caleb, you would have loved this guy. He was a big fan of Edgar Allan Poe and makes some references to him in this here poem, this sonnet. You guys know how a sonnet, la la la. Back in those days, I guess, as the 90s, is often called the sonnet meister. We don't really use that term much anymore, do we? Those Democrats convened in old New York would do well to recall that fellow Poe, that tired and drunken poet out of work. Electioneering killed him, but they know. Hell, poetry and politics don't mix. For politicians write pathetic verse. As for us poets, verbiage is our fix. If words could fix things, I'd have fixed my purse. These days, some say that poetry is back, and although good old Ed Poe sure is dead, his craft is not. And fellow craftsmen crack that for some polls so much cannot be said. Let throw the bums out be your rallying call. Avenge Poe at the ballot box this fall. Here's another one. The Saddest Man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My friend Carlos surely gets all the credit here. The saddest man in all the world is here. He came in through the side to use the John. He is stuck back there until the coast is clear. He dares not show his face to anyone. I knew his sad condition at first glance, and you would shudder to conceive what blows, what pangs, what feats of dreadful circumstance reduced him to such fate. Only he knows. The mirror flashed my pity to his eye, but he retreated to a private stall. I thought that you should know he's here now. You may just come across him, that is all. If you learn what sorrows there to grieve, remember who foretold you, and then believe. As I mentioned, as Caleb mentioned, my name's Keely. It's Keely Flo, and Carlos wrote a couple of sonnets for me, and one of my favorites goes like this. Your valiant vessel dwarves its modest port, yet anchored there. Deem not its course betrayed. One battle won, hold now this present fort, and savor that success while you're delayed. The greatest fleet no triumph yet did meet, but that it came one stronghold at a time. Armadas gone have gone down to defeat, when haste compounds ambition, poor is prime. Tall ship, your virtue molds no enemy from native powers, and none withal. My country offers fond diplomacy, and begs ever to be a port of call. You'll sail to happy victories, I know, but with a prudent, steady, Keely flow. So clever. So I was as you can tell, I memorized that poem because I was so honored to have a sonnet written for me, and it was really cool. And I felt it was my duty and my privilege to memorize it. And I recited it back to him one night in a club. It was just loud enough that you had to talk in very close to your friend's ear for them to hear you, but it wasn't so loud that they couldn't hear you when you did that. And that was how I recited it back to him. I can remember it quite clearly. And he wrote a sonnet about my reciting that sonnet, and it goes like this. It goes, from your lips to my ear a kiss has passed. When verses I say wrote, now you say write. Those pecks upon a page my pen has cast take on the loving breath that you recite. The inky spills my hands shaped into words. Your lips have now transformed to living breath. Return to native ground like virgin swords, the sigh of sweet love's verse that knows no death. No kiss, no lips had given me secured by such a lock that I might hold its key, but hearing my own verse, then I'm assured that fondness in your lips belongs to me. My words upon your mouth are yours, not mine, but take my words that kisses pay the fine. Let's see here. Yeah. And now that, those were the old days and our salad days, our young days, and now that we're getting a little older, he's, anyway, he wrote some sonnets here that really kind of speak to me these days. Just a minute, let me see something I'm trying to do. Our decades, like our fingers, are too few. We count on them our triumphs and our tears, and neither is replaced by something new when both are whittled by the flow of years. The rising tide of time respects no bounds. If I to order stop, extend my hand, the decade and the date no more expounds than does the desolate desert understand. While in our fingers we can't count the stars, and in our decades we can't trap the age, yet still did fingered hands set down these bars to make their datebook entry on this page. As decades go, our writhing digits clasp time's fleeting fingers in their very grasp. Ooh, thank you, right? Right now I wish that I was in your bed, although I know that it is not my place. Is it enough to know I'm in your head, although I am not with you face to face? I may not ever touch your tender skin or taste the sultry pleasure of your kiss, despite the soft allure of such sweet sin. I know that I would long for more than this. And still I thrust inside you hard and deep, because I pitch my tent within your mind. And thus I move within you while you sleep in silence. Through the night we bump and grind. The sinews of your soul I wish to strum, caressing you unseen until you come. That one's not about me necessarily. No, not about me, sorry. All right, here's a couple of those I was kind of mentioning earlier. I just have two more. The darkness of your night restores your youth. She robes you with a cloak that suits you well. The shadows of your parlor tell the truth and lift the veil of age your past retell. The beauty of your face no dark can hide, because the black of night cannot conceal a rose that always blooms. The angel's pride, which in an age of lies alone is real. There is one thing the night may yet obscure, and that's the hopes and troubles of your heart. But knowing that your soul is true and pure, then beauty runs throughout your every part. The shadows that caress and trace your face eternally renew your youthful grace. Thanks, everybody. This is cool. One more on the same theme, written for his wife's birthday. Upon your face I see our youth emerge. The marks that time has made all disappear, and sweet birds sing again and make their perch, whereon I see the blooms of yesteryear. If in the rush of life our path was lost, the lines upon your face show me the way. The girlhood of your skin is now embossed with footsteps on the sands of yesterday. The sight of you today shows me the past. You're in my inner eye forever young. These days may have been slow, the years were fast, and now the future's on my mind and tongue. Alas, the past is gone, yet we are here. Well, yesterday is gone, tomorrow's near. All right, guys, thanks for indulging me tonight. Yeah. Caleb, that's what I got. Where you at, boy? Yeah.
Then y'all give it up
Thank
for Keely Flo. Hell yeah, Flo. Thank you, Keely. That was fucking awesome. Ah, yes, indeed, some sonnets in the house. Very good shit. Thank you, Keely. Awesome poet in her own right, too. Cool. We're gonna keep it moving here. We got a lot more open mic coming at you, so stick around, y'all. Up next on the mic tonight, we got Daniel. in the house. Daniel's here, ready to go. Y'all make some noise for Daniel. Give it up.
Yeah. How long is the slot? 5 or? I'm 5. Yeah, so I don't know if that's 5 or 10. Hello, I'm Daniel. Nice, more Daniels. Is that coming through? There it is. I'm gonna sing, so Sturgill Simpson had a band before he was Sturgill Simpson, Sunday Valley. This is the best one, in my personal opinion. Still relevant all these years later. Shit. I have nowhere to put my gum. I'm just gonna put it on my hat. Pardon me. It's really gross. More than anything in the world, I'd like to sit down with Georgie B. Been some things the past few years going on been bothering me. Lord, I ain't well, I'm mad as hell in my 11-day time TV. But I'm in with the feeling there's 1 or 2 things CNN don't want us to see. Well, you find it absurd that the tone of my word is rich with animosity. And there's a few white-collar motherfuckers sitting up on Pennsylvania AVE. You can kiss my ass as I'm raising my glass and toasting to the boys who fell. So some top dollar bigwig and owner of an oil rig can drop a fucking drill in a well. They're gonna say that I'm a communist, unpatriotic, dope-smoking, degenerate hippie. Fuck them redneck, nepotistic motherfuckers sitting on their ass watching CMT. Well, commercial propaganda's got the whole damn country thinking we're on God's home team. Well, they might control whole damn world, but they ain't gonna control me. Well, I served a little time myself, but don't get me wrong, I ain't trying to brag. A lot of mamas like mine kiss the boys goodbye, and in return they got a folded flag. Well, it's the same old story time after time, oh Lord, how did he die? Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't give a damn about the how, the when, or the why. They're gonna say that I'm a communist, unpatriotic, dope-smoking, degenerate hippie. Fuck them redneck and nepotistic motherfuckers sitting on their ass watching CMT. Well, commercial propaganda's got the whole damn country thinking we're on God's home team. Well, they might control whole damn world, but they ain't gonna control me. Thank you, thank you. You're much too kind. This is a tune I wrote after watching the Darjeeling Limited, which is a great film. I call it India Trade. Thank you.
Y'all keep it going for Daniel. Thanks, Daniel. Good shit, man. All right, y'all keep checking us out every Wednesday night for more Poetry Over Mike Asheville. We got some more awesome acts coming at you tonight, so stick around. Up next on the mic tonight, we got Darian Crossley in the house for y'all. Let's make some noise for Darian.
Playing the guitar, waiting for it to make sound. Fooling around with the guitar for a moment. Hi. Yeah, yeah, okay. Never mind, forget that. I'm gonna play music now. Maybe in the morning I'll be sound, talking the whole night gone. You are nowhere near. Maybe I am searching in the wrong places, trying to take reason from your mouth shapes. And maybe in the morning I'll figure it out. Baby, this ain't nothing to write home about. Oh, I don't know exactly how it started. You laid me out to dry for just a moment. Oh, it is always such a disappointment. Well, maybe that's exactly how I like it. And maybe in the morning I'll figure it out. Oh, baby, this ain't nothing to write home about. Oh, I'll keep chasing sleeping women viciously, and you keep chasing me deliciously. Well, I am such a fool for keeping quiet. You tear it all down, and I write songs around it. You just let me know if you need anything. Oh, I will try my best to get you what you need. Thank you. Thanks. I'm gonna play The quickest little one more extra one. I forgot how it goes. I know this song. I just forgot how to play it. Kindness hits in a hard place. I took flight to the west. I feet froze when I left. What strange magic? I tied a string to my golden one. I looked down from icy heights. I'll keep watch through the dark night. I will be your blinding sun down below. You are lost, I will know. I will pull you back every time. You are mine. You are mine. My shoulder blades burn in early morning. I lay awake, I'm listening to the soft prayer of your steady breathing. Dear, I will always answer you down below. You are lost, I will know. I will pull you back every time. You are mine. You are mine. And then I cast myself to the night, high out there. I'm a certain slant of light. There is nowhere to be found. I look down. I look down. Kindness hits in a hard place. I fly away to the west. My feet frozen, I left. What strange magic? Thank you so much. Thank you, Sovereign Kava.
Keep it going for Darian Crossley. Thank you, Darian. Very nice. Very nice. Thanks, Darian. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks everyone for coming. It's Poetry Open Mic Asheville every Wednesday night right here at the Kava Bar. We're Asheville's longest running and voted best open mic. Thanks to your support, we're keeping it going, keeping the vibe alive here at Sovereign Kava. Y'all be sure and buy some drinks. Support the Kava Bar while you're here. And if you're performing tonight, remember you got a free double waiting on you in the bar after your performance. So stick around, and of course, always check out all the good upcoming events here at the Kava Bar. All right, next up on the mic, we got Savannah Stone in the house. Let's make some noise for Savannah. Y'all give it up. Woo!
guys, how's it going? Woo. I'm gonna share a couple poems with you if that's okay. Yeah? Cool. This one's called Stage Fright. I want to be here. I do. That's so clear in my mind. It took a lot of time, thought, and energy to write down these lines that I love and I'm proud of. It's not that I'm worried if they don't make sense. I really couldn't care less. No, what stresses me out is this: being right here in front of everyone, in the sight of God, you, your friends, and I can't unsee your emotions. And I can't stop caring. I can't win. But I belong on this stage. This platform is worthy of the art on my pages I can bring to it. But I'm not. And that's all it comes down to. The words are marvelous, beautiful, and true, but me? I'm nobody. I'm not important. I live on the borders, staying in the corners so I can watch the room, scared of the moment someone notices, the looks that loom. I hide in my books. The stories I create are just another way for me to run away and escape. What am I so afraid of? What is keeping me from stepping freely in the bravery I would much rather be known for? Poems will be forgotten one day. I'll die and rot and float away into stardust when the sun explodes. I only trust that there's absolutely no real control or certainty. I wonder if hope is just the universe's way to humor me into living, into giving so much of myself and planning to live forever. If I can't count on tomorrow or even today, is it fair to say there's no point to fear except to keep us alive? Can I make it clear to my shaking heart that it's all right to get up on quaking knees and do something that's so easy? Take a breath, open my mouth, and speak. Tell everyone listening that as depressed as I am and can be, there are things that deserve our beliefs, attention, and direction. There is compassion worth feeling, people waiting for our affection, sunsets begging for reflection. There's a whole world out there waiting for us. There are people and relationships in your life who you love and return the sentiment. Adventures and wonder and whimsy to ponder get worked up into a frenzy to experience the freedom of joy in right now. Each moment could be anything you want. Choose to start again. Be your own best friend. Decide to win. Be the captain of your release of monotony into peace and being present. I have so much I want to say to you, listener. So I have to stop feeling hesitant. Darkness and lightness in life need to be spoken. These words have chosen my busy mind, my broken heart, my cheap pen to become real through. And who am I to question them? I have to get up and tell you what they say. So send me courage. This is going to be a long day and night of fighting my weak resolve. But I don't have to solve this alone. I made it here. I'm not at home on my couch like I could be. I guess I'm growing in humility from being in a spotlight. And maybe one day I'll get over this stage fright. Thank you. I'll just share one more, and this one I called Beginning. I used to hate the night. Like, if things could just be a little bit brighter, it would be all right. But life would grow dim, so I prepared for a fight with myself again. One I knew I wouldn't win. Colors would fade, and shades of gray crept in. My eyes would adjust, but my heart didn't budge. The darkening of our world was a nudge, reminding me of everything that remains in the dark. The hidden things I starved, the memories that only creep back to myself when the sky is dark, when the reds carve their way across the expanse and the moon moves to replace the sun. The shadows that jump and lunge and taunt like they weren't just images. The helplessness that I couldn't control. Lack of witnesses I needed the most. The weeping, no one could save me in my own home. The terror of dreams, I have no choice but to feel and see and hear. At night I am afraid, because so many times no one was near and it was too late. In the darkness, there was danger I couldn't evade. But one day, I stopped. In my blackened room alone, just sat down and rocked back and forth until my heart sighed and whispered, "No more. Please, no more." I was so tired. My mind was wired. I knelt down face to the ground and let go of it all. I let control fall away and accepted it. Stopped drowning the pain and rawness to start feeling it. Every single moment. Every place that was broken. To the last shiver and sob. I didn't know if I would survive because I lived it again and again until there was absolutely no power left given to a time that doesn't exist anymore. And laying on the floor, my crying turned to smiling, my grieving into laughing, my collapsed into dancing, because the beautiful thing I began to realize about night was that it was never the end of the day. There is evening and then there's morning. Darkness doesn't have to be the end of our story. We aren't sentenced to our worst fears getting the energy and the glory. We're given the opportunity to sit with them and look them in the eye and forgive them. With no one by our sides, no one looking, safe in the dark, held and hidden by shadows, souls ripping apart, we are given space to choose love, to choose another day, another ending for the mess that we remember, especially when we feel nothing at all. Night gives us a choice to reflect. It's the perfect beginning to intercept. No greatness or strength came out of weakness and pain without sitting in the dark. So slow down, settle in, be silent, and breathe in and out. Breathe in tension and restlessness. Exhale exhaustion, regret, and release yourself of the responsibility of making up from what was taken from you. Let what's lost be a reminder, not of why it hurts, but that you are still here. Do not just fear, but also think and rest and sleep and wake up, get dressed for what's waiting for us. Light is always there at the end. Stop worrying if the darkness wins. There was no competition to begin with. It was only a friend teaching us how to release tragedies and reach for truth. The night is not evil, and neither are we. Hope isn't found by ignoring the things that bind our hearts and spirits. Hope is finding light at the end of the day, our new beginning.
Yo, keep it going for Savannah. Thank you, Savannah. Killer. Nice poetry. Thank you so much. Awesome. Very good. All right, we're cooking now. Thanks for rocking with us, y'all. We got plenty more open mic coming at you tonight. We're Asheville's longest running and best open mic. Thanks to your support. Keep checking us out here each and every Wednesday night. Check out all the other awesome events here at the Kava Bar, the Ping Pong Thursdays. We got Saturday, Joshua Lee Project. Don't forget Friday, we got Reggie Heaton Quartet. And the Open Jam coming back on March 1st. So check that out, as well as a bunch of other awesome events. Just check out our event schedule. Follow us online at Sovereign Kava, at Poetry Open Mic ABL, for more good shit to come. Speaking of good shit, I think we got Kevin Evans in the house, and maybe an Aaron Price too. Let's see if we can get him up here. Y'all make some noise. Kevin Evans, Aaron Price, give it up.
Check 1 2 1 2. Hello, good evening. This is Aaron Price. I'm Kevin Evans. We're just gonna do a little something, something. All right, so this piece I'm going to do, I don't think I've ever performed it live in front of like audience. It's called Crepe Myrtle's Secrets. It was written August 5th, 2020. So in it, I'm referring to an incident that occurred, I believe in 2009, May 2009. But anyway, it's a love letter to some people you wouldn't normally write a love letter to because you may have felt violated. But this is just a different approach to that years later. Dear, beautiful, bright, young black men who robbed me when I was 27. The crepe Myrtle witnessed, holding secrets darker than all of her shielded, shriveled shadows. And you, the 3 post-midnight black cats who could have been preparing for university, scurry through phantom, dream, and like that, gone. As I could have been like that, gone. Count to 30, breathe, all a part of dying breed. You, me, us, yet here I am, 38, approaching 40. Yes, I briefly wished death upon you once upon a time. Imbrued with greed, society has failed you. Fruit of the smoked berry, double barrel and 2 pistols ready to pop my lost chain. Lost on floating ferry, which rescues and takes you to hide away you can't even name, in a town where you never prayed, but somebody did for you, as somebody has done for me. Damn, I'm 38, almost 40. We drank the 4 locals in the 40s and our 20s. Slid in and out of shady streets. Lived to tell the story. But damn, Bree, y'all got me. And my instinct already told me. And these were apartments in lower middle class suburbs, essentially. And you threatened to blow me into smithereens, into memory, for a couple of $100 and some Red Paul Malls that y'all ain't even smoking. Here's to hoping you are able to live to change and ain't living and dying for some dang chains. Thank y'all. Thank you, Aaron Price. So I would like to attempt one that we've never done before, Aaron and I. It was originally written kind of as a song, but it's a poem still. And it's one that I found just today after not seeing it for years. It was written May 11th, 2009. It's called Tripe. It's one of those longing love song type of things. And it's about a train, and there's a million poems and a million songs about trains, but here's another one. Tears in trains, trash tunnels of terrain. Midnight angel snake, gamble and caboose for trade, foreign trade. In future old age, familiar games in the mind's mildew, barbecue haze of a twilight traveling train. Dying and rising of old future age. Tears in trains, trash tunnels of terrain. After such gates, we never really do feel quite the same. And he has said nothing yet of even a tickling, trickling of his pain. And she is always too far to the breaks in the break. And so he is caught in limbo alone out in space, Tears in trains, trash tunnels of terrain, visited by the most peaceful of the morning cranes, with a note, a letter in the eyes, a song whispered from out of the looped light, and he smokes that old pipe as the window itself cries. But he only carries tears in his glass and in his pipe. Tears and trains. In them, trains outside the chimney breathes odor of cremated tripe. All right. Was Beissert gonna join us for this last one? Which one is the question? They're both always with us.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you, Kevin. Hey, how about another hand for Kevin Evans up here? Let's see what I got. So, yeah, we figured we'd try this one out. We were hanging out over at Price Studios the other night, which, by the way, the price is right. And we came up with this something. Also, check us out this Saturday. We'll be at the Center for Connection and Collaboration over on Coleman Avenue. 7 p.m.? Is it 7? Yeah, check it out. Anyway, poetrycabaret.com.
Yeah.
We're going to try this one out. The anxious opiate addict, 10 days sober, keeps asking to play the piano, unfazed that the answer is always no.
I didn't want to get there too early. Pearl handle on the ceiling, crawling on the babies.
He's just asking if he can play the piano. It had a sign on it that said to ask the bartender before playing it.
There weren't enough little birdies singing this morning to keep me from flying?
He just wants to play it for a few minutes. Is it cool if he just plays it for a few minutes? He's just asking. We're really just trying to close up, man.
Though the trees eating off of me at the feet.
But he just wants to play it for a few minutes. So is it cool if he just plays it for a few minutes? He's just asking, though. He knows how to play. He'll play it really good just for a few minutes.
The light feeding into me as I breathe.
So is it cool if he just plays it for a few minutes? He's just asking, though. He knows how to play just a few minutes. He's just asking if he can play the piano just a few minutes. Piano, minutes, piano.
Intimately closer than kin, than friend, lover, enemy.
Is he cool? Piano, minutes, piano, 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 minutes, piano. He's just asking. Piano, minutes, piano, piano. He's just asking. Piano, minutes, piano. A few minutes, piano. He's asking.
Still, I didn't want to get there too early. Early, the breakfast table burning, shot off as firework into sky.
If he can just play the piano for a few minutes.
We all scattered.
He really needs to get something out.
Nobody was hungry.
Piano.
No crumbs for black, white, nor multicolored kaleidoscope wings.
Piano.
Early.
Piano, 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 piano.
Doped in the spring fling of Phoenix and the monarchy.
He's just asking if he can play the piano.
Early.
He really needs to get something out.
I've had my cravings lately.
He really needs to get something out.
Debating between horses and ships. Early. Gotta get something out. Piano.
He wanted to get there early.
Piano. I just want to play a little. I gotta get something out.
Oh, this little birdie.
But that's not a piano, that's a guitar.
Piano.
Or like a cat. Too early.
He really needs to get something out.
But I didn't want to get that too early.
Yo, give it up for
Thank
Kevin
y'all.
Evans, Aaron Price up here. Check us out at the Center for Connection and Collaboration this Saturday. It's gonna be a good time. Thanks for riding with us tonight, y'all. It's Poetry Open Mic Asheville. We got more coming at you here. How does it go? I'm not the list. We're moving into the 10s. Y'all hang around. We got a lot more to come. And of course, check out the shows this weekend. Reggie Eaton's here on Friday. Reggie Eaton, checking out. Reggie Eaton, Joshua Lee Project on Saturday. It's gonna be a really good time, y'all. Keep rocking with us. Y'all grab some drinks from the bar. And many thanks to our crew tonight. Morgan Beissert, Chris Madrano, and up at the bar, we got Danny P and Sierra. Holding it down tonight. Y'all are fucking killing it. Oh, we got up next on the list, we got Nicholas in the house to do some music for y'all. You please give a big warm welcome for Nicholas. Give it up.
What's up, guys? I'm going to be playing a few originals for y'all tonight.
Drifting to a wave here now, and I'll go with the flow. The wind hits my sail, hey now, where will I go? What do I know? And it's just as so. I look at the sunset here now, to see the glow. It takes me away here now, from my woes. 'Cause it's beautiful, and it's just as so. Close your eyes. Just as so. Here comes another wave here now, and it's you. I shoot my shot, hey now, hope you do too. But then your feelings through, and it's just as so. The sun is now down here now, lights another hue. Alone in the dark, hey now, and nothing's true. It's got me feeling blue, and it's just as so. Close your eyes. 'cause life comes and it goes, and it's just as so. When the dust has settled and the air is clear, I feel something special and I feel no fear. There's no words that can describe the feeling of the world right by my side. And close your eyes and kiss the sky and break your ties. Don't think goodbye, 'cause life comes and it goes, and it's just as so.
Thank you. I have to tune that one to drop D.
Take me to your lovely kind, someplace that's undefined, and to leave it all behind. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm on my way. Through the mountains I climb the high desert so wide, and all I got is time. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm on my way. 'Cause I'm on my way, and I'm gone today. And I'm on my way, and I'm on my way, and I'm gone today. All signs lead to the west. I'll follow the sunset. The newness is my quest. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm on my way. And in my dreams I see you rest, and I'm the one who is your guest in the magic forest. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm on my way. And I'm on my way, and I'm gone today. And I'm on my way, I'm on my way, and I'm gone today. Finally I have arrived, your beauty so amplified. Just like the birds we'll fly across the land as you my guides. Your head laying on my chest, up in our wooden nest. Under the moon we feel so blessed, my God, this day has been the best. Thank you guys.
Keep it going for Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas. It's always great to have you on this stage. And everybody keep checking us out. We're here every Wednesday night for more open mic. And of course, we got more coming tonight. So grab some drinks, drink up, and stick around. Because next up on the mic tonight, we've got Mark Hudson in the house for y'all. I give you Mark Hudson. Woo!
Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Mr. Madrano. How's everybody doing? So last week I started howling and a dog started howling with me. And so I promised a dog haiku to start. So I'm gonna start with that. Took me a really long time to write this dog haiku. Like really long. Okay, here we go. Arf, woof, ruff, arf, woof, 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 ruff, arf, woof, woof, ruff, ruff, woof, woof, arf. Thank you. Took me a long time. So I have some Moliere for you now. Just a couple of brief monologues from the misanthrope. No, I include all men in one dim view. Some men I hate for being rogues. The others I hate because they treat the rogues like brothers, and, lacking a virtuous scorn for what is vile, receive the villain with a complacent smile. Notice how tolerant people choose to be toward that bold rascal who's at law with me. His social polish can't conceal his nature. One sees at once that he's a treacherous creature. No one could possibly be taken in by those soft speeches and that sugary grin. The whole world knows the shady means by which the low brows grown so powerful and rich, and risen to a rank so bright and high that virtue can but blush and merit sigh. Whenever his name comes up in conversation, none will defend his wretched reputation, call him knave, liar, scoundrel, and all the rest. Each head will nod and no one will protest. And yet his smirk is seen in every house. He's greeted everywhere with smiles and bows. And when there's any honor then that can be got by pulling strings, he'll get it, like as not. My God, it chills my heart to see the ways men come to terms with evil nowadays. Sometimes I swear I'm moved to flee and find some desert land unfouled by humankind. Come, let's forget the follies of the times and pardon mankind for its petty crimes. Let's have an end of rantings and of railings and show some leniency toward human failings. This world requires a pliant rectitude. Too stern a virtue makes one stiff and rude. Good sense views all extremes with detestation and bids us to be noble in moderation. The rigid virtues of the ancient days are not for us. They jar with all our ways and ask of us too lofty a perfection. Wise men accept their times without objection, and there's no greater folly, if you ask me, than trying to reform society. Like you, I see each day 101 unhandsome deeds that might be better done. But still, for all the faults that meet my view, I've never known to storm and rave like you. I take men as they are, or let them be, and teach their soul to bear their frailty. And whether in court or town, whatever the scene, my flim's as philosophic as your spleen.
Thank you. Now I'm gonna have a couple friends potentially join me. Okay. Oh, we got Mr. Medrano's he's gonna give me a funky backbeat. Yeah. All right, here's some originals for you. Silver plugs, gold nugs, punching smug pugs, taking good drugs that make me feel snug. I snuck in the back, a sneak attack. Don't smack me, just want some snacks. I got a Mac attack. Colby Jack racks, knickknacks and patty whacks and paddy wagons on St. Patty's Day. Green is the shit, let's play. Pinch me regardless, cause I wanna touch guess where. Not with underwear, dare to be bold, fold 'em. At the right time I'm pining, climbing. Fuck you and your phone, I'm home alone being mysterious. What's he doing? You have to fucking guess. I'm a mouth mess with less patience for jumping through your stupid hoops. Not gonna do it. Bloop scoops. There's always someone new to do what motivates you, boo. Don't be fucking boring. See, let's talk about some animals from Danimals. Monkeys that are chunky, gorillas that are hunky with the big donks, riding donkeys on the dirt road singing, dolphins with laser eyes and dinosaur wings, llamas fucking camels with rings on their hooves, lots of spitting, lots of humping, then happy moods, new llama camel brood, stools and shoulders presenting parrots that like to talk and squawk just a little bit, talk just a little bit. With some little fits. Gilbert's coming over, he's a snake. Hypnotic emerald eyes, make no mistake. He'll eat your steak. Crush some grapes with the Dumbo with the big feet. It's clear, watch what you say though, cause he can hear super clear with those giant ears. You don't have to be near, my dear. You could be miles away and dreary. Thankfully not near me. Animals are dope. They help us cope with a positive rope. Lifeline, sublime time. Just looking for a little love and some touch. Sharing Dutches, blunts, light stunts, and low stakes hunts. Trying to get rid of the cunts. The ones at lunch that are no fun and like guns a little too much. Such as thus. Tons of nuts out there, tough to crack unless you're slacking. I need the weed snack to turn the switch off. Close my eyes to the bro scoffs. You're lost, shit. Trying to be on top of this life thing. There's always this lightning though. Lightning storms, rainbows, get in and fucking row. And just flow downtown to the slowed down. Thank you. How about one more, Mr. Medrano? All right. Let's see. One or two. Let's do what you say. Oh, well, let me do some quick palindromes. All right, here are a couple. Okay, here's some palindromes for you. Spit tips. Stamp at noon, tap mats. Wolf stank, gnats flow. And then pat, spin, nips tap. Okay, all right. Okay, here, all right, I'll start, here we go. Innocent slap pals, twins named Al, gallons of melons chopped by felons. Hell on wheels, gonna kill all the fear tonight. That is right, I'm fighting with my English and my accent. It's taxing my ability to max out and relax right, keep it tight. Lightly blaspheming all the time because my life is mine. To climb out of the indoctrination the nation puts you through when they're on vacation. What the fuck is a staycation? My man's a master mason, artisan, clay slaying, vase making, apple pie bacon. Legs chafing, run the marathon, get gone, always wrong. Taking long shots from the cramp spot in the lot. Deep in the paint, feel the sink in your taint. Elevated roller coaster corkscrewing for hours. Dive from the clock tower into the moat with the goat on the back. Jacket is whack, bleat. Hoof feet, dents on the Jeep, dating Lil Bo Peep, sewing her sheep's wool, bullet drool sliding out, half and half cream from the cow mooing from a bee sting. In your dreams, she said, ring the bell first, then you meet the thirsty ghost that smokes roaches and boasts. Likes to ghost boast and egg poach, toast appliance folks, electric notes hanging in the air. Can't see the ghost hair or underwear. It's not fair, I'm scared of the ghost bear. So we're just chilling in my dragon's lair. We can share some nair and tear up some paper, start a fire, place our desire in, let it win. Fuck over and over again. The connection's more than skin deep in love with Bo Peep. She speaks with these deep thoughts. I get lost, I'm learning to not be an energy boss. It's gothic night, get the eyeliner right. It can't be shite for tonight. I want it to bite so we can light it up, all right? Right at 10 minutes. Hell yeah. Thank you all very much. I appreciate you listening while I'm playing with the old English. Thank you all very much. My name is Mark Hudson. Give it up for the Beissert Bros, your bartenders, and Mr. Medrano. Thank you. Have a good night.
And keep it going for Mark Hudson. Thank you, Mark. Very nice. Mark and Medrano. Good shit, y'all. Thank you. Yeah. Y'all, we love doing this for y'all. We're very fortunate to have this space. We can get together on a weekly basis and share our creativity, whatever form it takes. So thanks for taking part in that. Thanks for being you. Don't ever stop. And keep checking us out here at Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Yo, coming up next on the mic tonight, we got Dan Wiley in the house. That's right. Give it up for Dan. Woo!
It's so bright this way, I can't even see really who's watching. I see shapes of folks. It's cool. Oh, okay. A little bit, yeah. Okay. A little more dirt, just a tiny bit. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, all right. I'm Dan Wiley. Here's my first original song. This is called The Grand Entrance, The Grand Exit. All right. Let's see. call, disappearing man, take my hand, and we'll walk down to the sea. Baby, you ain't ugly. Sometimes, yes, you are. Take your time, I don't mind. You're standing on my head. If you count to 20, what's after no one knows. Bells are ringing until the bells will ring themselves. Oh, this time you're leaving me. Appreciate you. I guess one more song. Yeah, this one's called Freud. Thanks. Is the balance okay with the voice and the guitar? Okay, thanks. I saw God in a dream. He was fairly young, short, curly black hair, handsome too. I fell prostrate before him and exclaimed, "Oh God." In another dream I was disemboweled. Sometimes I consider myself to be quite intelligent. And I realize it is only a dream. Yeah, who's to say it's not a dream? Who's to say what is real and what is not? I'm the king of everything that I am. And Judy walked up to me and said, "Dan, that's a great story. I don't fucking believe you." So I'm left holding this empty cup. What's in this cup? Nothing. Why? You drank all of my precious liquid, didn't you? Yes, you did. You sure did. Oh no. After all these times, you're still gonna be like that? No. end is only the end. And dreams of death are death and death of dreams. Thanks.
That's Dan Wiley, y'all. Thank you, Dan. Very nice. All right, we're going to keep rocking and rolling here at Poetry Open Mic ASHEViLLE. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for riding with us. We love doing this for y'all. We're going to keep it going. We still got some more really awesome acts coming at you tonight, so definitely stick around. Keep it locked right here. Appreciate all the likes, comments, and shares. And, yeah, and drink some Kava. Oh, I left my Kava over there, but we should do a group shot, y'all. Grab a shot if you don't have one, and let's all do one together after this next one. Hey, we got Joel Elijah in the house with us tonight. Y'all make some noise for Joel.
In certain parts of the world, there's been a pandemic going on. It's been some COVID thing. People have been getting really sick, and it's not fashionable to be sick. As a man who's very fond of Gucci slippers, I can say that from experience. It's been an absolutely dreadful scene. Election day, COVID-19, and woe is me to keep up with the times. See the news, it's got the people jumpy, like even the stairs are up to something. They are. Seems a missing half to the word mankind. The masks go on, the marquees go off, it's washing the hands, it's covering the coughs, and it's all these social distance guidelines right at 6 feet. It's, oh, hurry, hurry, get vaccines, milk and bread and gasoline, updates every hour, not skipping a beat. These fonts like Gotham and Papyrus all detailing some damn virus and how we all could help to stop transmission. With the state of modern politics and the strife of life, no easy fix, I'd recommend 100 cc's of vitamin C for the condition. CDC. Woe is me. Something a little while before getting on stage today. I was like, with so many things going on in a person's life, like money problems and stuff like that, it makes it really, really important to realize that, like, being able to come to a communal environment and actually, like, get down with it and, like, do the thing, it requires a clear space, like a clear head space and stuff like that. So I would say that's about the most important piece of advice that I could give right now. It's like, before you get out there and do what you really want to do, it's important to do what you have to do. I'm dreaming about blue like being in a pen. North Mariana, County Jail, where you know how I wanna be. You know how I wanna be. Whether hell or high water, just bound to burn that freeway down. Waking up tired and waking up keen. It's 700 miles out of New Orleans and getting gone by the morning. Just like my voice is right now. Very gone. Thank y'all. This is it's been a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm gonna get off stage before I blow my voice out too badly.
Y'all give it up for Joel Elijah. Thank you, Joel. Very good, very good. Hey, yes indeed. Oh man, I'm having fun. It's a good night. Y'all having fun too? Good. That's what we like to hear. That's what it's all about. Alright. And whatever else. Yes. Let's drink some Kava about it. I got a shot. You all know how to do it. You gotta skull it. Put it back. Take a pull and be some fun. Okay, cheers to everyone sharing this special space together. Everyone who takes part in it. Thank you so much. Bula. Cheers. Woo! Marbles, marbles. Woo! Alright. Y'all keep checking us out. We got a bunch of awesome upcoming events here at the bar. Stay tuned. Keep up with us. Follow us on social media at Sovereign Kava. And keep up with all the going-ons. Alright. Cool. Coming up next on the mic tonight, we got Natasha Velvet in the house. Make some noise for Natasha Velvet.
I've never done this before. I am so nervous. Okay. I'm gonna stand up. Okay. Okay. Y'all. I'm gonna apologize in advance for the profanities. Well, I wish I could have done my shit, but I am just a piece of it. I am a dummy. Rock and roll lifestyle, minus success and the money. And I'm always on my way down. Well, you can rip your dreams and heart out. They never come true, at least not for me. I hope something better for you. And I wish for this song to never hit the spot that gives you strength to tell your boss to get fucked and quit that job you hate so much. Cause I've been seeing people fight happiness, trading their dreams and ideas for comfort. And once that idea has infected their brain, yeah, that person's no longer the same. Every heart must find its own path, but I can't shake the feeling that this got ripped from their chest, the whole patch back with cash, so they'd forget that my soul will not be sold, my time will not be timed. We only fucking money, but there's a war to fight, and I want you to only ever be a drunken stumble away from me. Oh yeah, my friend is joining the army. Oh yeah, my friend is joining the army. But I still remember when you wore your beat up ivy hat. And I still remember when we got arrested in Ararat. And I still remember when we swam naked at Broad Beach with Pat. And I still remember when we used to get fucked up just after one dead cop at the shows we played in parking lots. In parking lots. In parking lots. In parking lots. Okay. I know one joke, but it's like really niche. Is anyone here an anarchist or like anarcho adjacent? Okay, if you don't get it, you can find me after and I'll explain it to you. But what do Anonymous and a black bloc have in common? They both hate windows. Okay. I'd be riding horses if they'd let me sleep outside at night, not take the fright. I would ride the range and never worry. I would disappear into the night. Everybody needs an angel. Well, I got that devil by my side. Death's head ring upon his finger. Poor boy hanging on the light. They'll be drawing straws inside the courtroom as the sudden twilight turns to black. Horses burning to the sad eyes on the wrong side of the track. Watch those horses jump through hoops of flame. They won't kick and they won't scream. Let the good Lord do the driving. Poor boy sink into the stream. Everybody needs an angel. Well, I got that devil by my side. head ring upon his finger. Poor boy hanging on the line. Well, I can smell the campfire burning, but I'll go out walking on my own. By day and night the world keeps turning, frightened people hiding in their homes. Everybody needs an angel, but I got that devil by my side. Death's head ring upon his finger. Poor boy hanging on the line. Thanks. And that's all that I got. Thank you.
Yo, keep it going one more time for Natasha Velvet. Hell yeah. Very nice. Thank you, Natasha. Yes, yes. Keep checking us out here. We're here every Wednesday night. We got some more coming at you tonight, so stick around, grab some drinks. Don't forget to tip your barkeep. And up next, put your hands together for Matt C. Give it up for Matt. Woo!
All right, thank you, man. Spend my time alone in disillusion, fluorescent light pollution, set to drive us all crazy. My TV speaks to me in projections, selling sweet obsessions with tricks up their sleeves. Aim high, shoot right between lights. Television screens have become my everything. Oh my.
angelic salvation. Mass disassociation, the illusion begins to break. Starve the rich, I'd rather have a gun than a dollar. The plaintiff pleads guilty, Your Honor, swearing to the bore of a gun. Aim high, shoot right between the eyes. Television screens now become our everything. Oh my, it's a trendy tip line. Pull the plug, 'cause you know I hate the radio.
There you go.
Photographs of the ones who pass in that dying bed, shots and stains and shreds. Nothing ever lasts. Broken nearest glass. I am the last break painted on the wall. I am so far from. I am so ashes, ashes is all I see now. Prodigal son, born on summer soil. Take the dirt from it, you shall toil. Porcelain doll, strung out in the mall. I was bloodshot rich, went and cracked her head. I am so far from, I am so ashes, ashes is all I see now.
Keep it going for Matt, y'all. Thank you, Matt. Very nice. All right. Y'all stick around, because up next we got Katie Ray in the house with us tonight. Make some noise for Katie Ray, y'all. Give it up.
Okay, last time I was here, I read a poem called Alien Abduction that I didn't finish, and I think I finished it, so I'm gonna read that first. Boom goes a satellite disk at midnight, hotter than a bottle rocket on its way to space. I fall to my knees and cry wide-eyed at the luminescent sight of light. And it sure as hell ain't Jesus. What's that I say? Is it angels I pray? Surrounded by incessant ticking, 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 ticking. Listen, 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 listen. Never heard a sound like this before. Cheek on the ground, hands pressed to the floor, and fear won't be the right word for this, because it is pure flight, but I'm frozen, chosen, destined for the sky I fly. How come I can breathe up here, I said. Welcome back to the chamber. You were never really dead, they said. They said, it'll only take a second. Listen, this won't hurt a bit. We need your information, wisdom, what you know of this planet. Hatred, painful, hopelessly hopeless. There's dirt in my mouth, on my hands, behind my eyes, sullen faces, empty stomachs, single chairs in an empty room that will never get their broken legs fixed. But there is music like a god and tendrils of desire that hook onto you like love and then feed your blazing fire, and you will be destroyed at the sight of dripping mangoes. You will drool at the feet of the clouds at sunset. Don't let me tell you wrong, a beautiful tragedy that feels somewhat non-consensual. There's blue paint on my wrists and behind my ears, the sensual as this alone, the concept soothes my fears. Terribly lovely, the lovely terrible, I'll call it this. And surrounded by this incessant ticking, 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 listen, listen, listen. I awake freezing in the back of my head burning. This one's more of like a prose style than a poem. And it's about like being stoic. The sourness of a mind fog and tumultuous overdrive is nothing but a lone visitor, desperate for the rawness of self-love. And it's not the fault of the host, so through this be still, be slow. There is nothing you must do. But if the sudden desire to be supine beneath the canopy overcomes you, to say no is to perpetuate the overdrive. Move in briefly when the bliss finds you, as it is nothing but another lone visitor. And I'm fascinated by the museum of stoic nature, which is not to be confused with numbness. I find beauty here to know of the emotional visitors within your personal microcosm, to a point of moving in comfort, with nothing to prove to the macro, knowing you aren't required to smile, but to smile at the stone by the river alone, to acclimate oneself to this subtle beauty, spoken with eyes only and the resting of the mouth, allowing oneself to react only particularly strong in the sphere of choice, free will, communicating when deemed fit and an individual flow without sacrificing a deep understanding of the social humanity, because everybody's trying. There is nothing superior between stoic nature and anything else like that of the extrovert or the brilliant, but there is something in the former. And then this one, I might read an older one. I wrote this one a few years ago. Listen to the sunrise bend, beneath your deadened feet it mends, suspense of the suspended thoughts that whisper through your head. Roses line my inner walls, taped with masking tape. I hate the state in which I feel the fate to lose my trust in just the tape that can ever keep my mind from breaking. Windowsills of dusk and dust sink beneath my soul. I must awaken to the lust and trust. I just need to see the palpability of this broken energy that I'm trying to fix, and into the abyss not even candle wicks can melt my fear away. Standing on the edge of day, leading into moonless nights, I fall awake until the skylights, and I let my mind drift far away. And this last one's called You Are Prey to Movement. The nature of movement is not new. It is made for you, the way rabbit carcass hangs out of the mouth of a mountain lion, the way your teeth claim my tongue. The nature of movement is not new. To rest is okay and to settle is okay, but you will move again, and not simply by way of inhabitation, but by thought, habit, coffee to water and water to wine. To deny yourself as the prey of movement is to deny the earth your feet. To deny yourself as the prey of movement is to deny the water your lips. And what will come of you then when you do this? Will you let yourself be trapped with the demonic hands of stagnancy? To be stagnant is to be the opposite of nature, and you will argue that you are human, and to be human is nature, so anything you do must be nature. But we've been gifted with free will if that's where your beliefs come to lie, and when you come to die, I promise the idea of movement will possess you. And either way, I beg you to reconsider. I beg you to look at your hands and sing. Singing is movement of vocal cords, and you can tell me a story too, or look out upon the landscape of your life and reveal to yourself the ways you've asked a lot of you. Look at me. If it's too much, I'll pour you tea and sing to you instead. Thanks.
Y'all keep it going for Katie Ray. Very good. Keep riding with us. We got some more awesome performances coming at you. Cool. Next up, we is it Mag? Mog. My bad. Y'all, please make a whole bunch of noise for Mog. Give it up.
I've never done this before. Okay. So I have a few poems for you guys. I'll start it off with this one. Coontails and Martians, eastern white pine, that moss is cool how it hangs and flows. Carved masks of mischief and unsteady evil hang. From a tree, a bloody rabbit's paw is underneath. It's getting hard to chew this gum. I can't do it anymore. Do you want comfort or solution? The outcome's not very clear. It's the truth that we all die. But if we're living to die, what's the point? Miles we walked, cans of beans and sleeping bags we shared. Dig a hole in the ground, my home now. Tripping, burning, out your skull, running from the deer cleaning. That's not a metaphor for your life, you're just high. At least you're self-aware. Honest, watching soybeans sleep on the stairs. Who's to say our dreams are pathetic if we're in love? She said, honey, you're like a hungry dog. I'll rip you limb from limb to chew you down. It's not that I'm afraid to look you in the eyes, it's more of me and my dirty clothes in the reflection. Awesome. This one is a collab I did with Katie. Ooh. Pruning the dead stems each night. And when I open my eyes in the morning, I will be the lion in the world of cats. Rip at my skin to bare bone, throw them to the long swinging elephant trunks. Probably smells good, and your hands look like a horned woman, goated body. Reality or not, what are these things and figures we see? I'm on my knees begging for the moon in my mouth, your blood on my tongue. Soon I will find my last caress. These dead flowers that drape from the window pane, bloody gums hold the secret to my desire. Silky skin in the dusk hours, I have an addiction, and I have an affliction for battered hearts. A whole-ass rocket ship that could take us far, far, far fucking away. Consider me a one-hit wonder because I run like a maniac to spring water running down my throat. It tastes like you. I got one more. I grew up overshadowed by broken rivers. Couldn't catch the eye of no pretty soul. Here I am devoted to sadness. It'd be a lie to say I don't wish for it. Where the blue mountains surround, the whispered bills, the whisper cries, always stay faithful, sadness. I found the crawl for me, but I've tried infiltrating before. I want to be a part of your storms, now you're peaking on repeat. No time for swamping, but I've tried to spark before. You don't want to be stuck indoors, rifling. Won't you get me some score? We'll go hiding. Achievements ain't nothing when I'm plotting with you. Thank you.
Y'all keep it going for Mog. Very nice. Nicely done. Really. All right. Cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Up next on the mic tonight, we got Savvy in the house with us. Y'all, please make some noise for Savvy. Give it up.
What up, what up? I got a poem and I'm gonna sing a song up in here. I wrote this a couple days ago. It's called If You Know, You Know. Tonight I smiled walking away from a throne, feeling like I knew something only I could know. Making the decision to withhold and hold and hold and let go. If I want a rose, I'll buy a rose. I want to hold your hand, but I'll hold my own. Then it's like my secret inside joke. I laugh to myself and wake up alone. I touch myself and think of no one, only shadows. Even to them, I will not be exposed. Don't ask me, babe, 'cause I know you know. I've had enough of danger and people on the streets. I'm looking out for angels, trying to find some peace. I think it's time you let me know if you love me, say you love me, but if you don't, let me go and teach her there are things that I don't wanna learn. Oh, the last one I had made me cry. I don't wanna learn to hold you, touch you. Think that you're mine, 'cause there ain't no joy for an uptown boy whose teacher has told him goodbye when you were just a stranger. And I was at your feet. I didn't feel the danger. Now I feel the hate. That look in your eye, telling me no. If you love me, say you love me. No, let me go and teach her there are things that I don't wanna learn. Oh, the last one I had made me cry. So you think that you need me, that you never leave me. I know you're wrong, you're not that strong. Let me go, 'cause teacher, there are things that I still have to learn. And the one thing I'm so cold inside. Maybe just one more try. Some George Michael for you all. Peace and love, peace and love.
Y'all give it up one more time for Savvy. Yeah, alright. Oh wait, Darian's not here anymore. I think we got Wolf next then. But y'all keep checking us out. It's a lot of fun doing open mic with y'all. Thanks for turning out for it. We'll be here each and every Wednesday night. And we got plenty of Kava to go around, that is for sure. Give it up for Low Wolf now. Make some noise. Woo!
Whirling and twirling, I'm a weather vane unhinged. I'm going where I said I'd be going. I could stay behind, plant your corn in crooked rows. Some things you cannot tell, you gotta show. I'm one of a kind, I'm a natural born misfit. And there's no box they make that's ever gonna fit. Pretty hard those deep dark woods you've shown to me. Taught me like a school kid, I learned lessons on my knees. You want someone to die for you, remember old JC. It costs a lot if it's free. You're one of a kind, you're a natural born misfit. And there's no cross you carry that I won't help you lift. Rip off my toenails, my eyelashes unscrew. Made of paper, it ain't too hard to come unglued. I could chase you down like water spins the drain, but I'd be drinking the blood from my veins. I'm one of a kind, I'm a natural born misfit. And there's no box they make that I can't learn to quit. Can't play with the big dog,
love. May you never know the limit of my love. Your time is running out. You can bend or shut it up. May you never know the limit of my love. May you never learn the limit of my love. You know, if you're on antidepressants, they make you go to the doctor once a year so you can prove that you're still sad. And, you know, they always ask if you're sexually active, and, if you are, they'll ask you what you're using for birth control. But for me, the answer to those questions would be the same: lesbianism. Alabama streets say I cannot hold your hand. Want me to want you too. They could shoot us where we stand. While the sky and water's blue, to die would be an honor, except for losing you. To die would be an honor at the cost of losing you. An honest thief only steals your lines, playing second fiddle only scrunches up your spine. Well, I was not good at hide and seek. I tried to hide my love. Secrets made me weak. You can try and hide your love. Secrets make you weak. Alabama sheets, cotton starched and burning white. My to-do list was getting done last night. Hell, your smell's still on my hands. You tell me if they hear us coming, they could shoot us where we stand. If they hear us coming, they could shoot us where we stand. I'd gladly suffer that again, again, again. I'd gladly suffer that again, again, again. To die in Alabama with your smell still on my hands. What better way is there to die than Alabama holding hands? And that truth. Also, sex is fun and good. Woods and fairies, outdoors and tents, every way that stings or bends. Teepees, mattresses, hardwood floors, pillows and beds up against glass doors, lightning storm. And when it's cold, I want your love, even when I'm old. Get on my belly and in my hair, come be on knees and hips. Love's not fair, yours and mine, we stoned with wine. When the lights go out, the body does what's right. Slower than the summer rain. I want your love, to want it, it brings me pain. Blood on the wall, but quiet like mice. Love in the flesh is my only vice. Cowgirl gets slapped across the mouth. My favorite thing is when you head down south. Springtime's coming in when the sap runs clear. I want your love, just not at cost, my dear. Roses are red, violets are blue. You can fuck right off any little dog too. My mama's married ever since she signed. She may be married, she's not blind. Won't you tell me, Daddy, when it's time? I can be your love, but I'm no Saint Valentine. I'm the only boss of me. It gets lonely up here on the tallest peak. I'll die with wine in my cup, come on my lips. I'll be screaming your name while the earth softly splits in two. I'll do it in spite of you. I'll do it in spite of you. I want that good in spite of you. Thank you. I'm Low Wolf.
I'll give it up one more time for Low Wolf. Thank you, Low Wolf. Keep checking us out each and every Wednesday night for more open mic. We just got a couple more acts coming at you tonight, so stick around, folks. Grab some Kava. And up next, we have Kai Riddle in the house with us. Y'all make some noise for Kai Riddle. Woo!
Hello, everybody. I'll be reading some of my poems today. I've got 3,
And I'll be starting with the Cosmic Express. In that broken space between, where we lose sight of abstract dreams, where no solid soul could go, our shattered hearts pour out to grow. Here I go when my mind is frayed, fade the eve a moonlit sight. Right here I sit in singing wells, bells chiming time in the night. Well, I still don't know just where I fit, so I live life like a puzzle. The pieces keep shifting endlessly, finding clues in all the rubble. Well, I got used to half my secrets down in the locker of my mind, until the hurt had become so warped through the walls it metastasized. Well, I sat with the silence that gazed. My mind had morphed into a maze, just needed to escape those old thoughts when my psyche was more than phased. Here lies the where between the lines, aboard the Cosmic Express. What you don't see is where it hides, stretching pages fate caressed. Between the mortar and the wall, under a drop of color, the space inside a book still closed, a world which is pondered. This next poem I'll be reading today is called Weave. Sinking down in the sands of time, the granules spell a forgotten rhyme. The nothing breaks as you speak, feel the weight beneath your feet. You blink with rose-rimmed eyes. Don't drink the despair that vibes. Blame life if you need to scream, this strife impossible to leave. Where did you empty your lot? Be it in the ground to rot, be it in the sky to fall, be it in the sea to stall, or be it in your weary soul, be it in your soul to grow. Weave this fire into your life, so when you wake, you build and rise. Weave the love you want to feel, so your home can learn to heal. Dance into being that golden embrace, when everything around is beginning to shake. Be your rock, be your foundation, so when you're alone, you won't be vacant. Thank you. This last one I have been working on for a couple weeks, and I actually just finished it today before I came in here. It is called To Stand. So much more than the darkness you hide, collector of lore once unknown to time. You set out to find the lost borderline which cages your mind to the deep of night. The world you once knew was only a facade. What was everything for you so swiftly fell apart. You learned the cost and it broke your soul. Your peace of mind was lost and chaos filled the holes. You wandered through years reckless with yourself, for your energy was gone and so little made sense. You began to wonder if you were bound to fate. What you would seek to find was always found too late. Grappling with emotions, you were not sound in state. You gave so much you would to the ground deflate. From this vantage point you saw a world so opaque. You fought the overwhelming waves of a murky, darkened lake. Screaming to the universe that you were more than this. You saw your soul was dying in solemn tears. You made a wish to never forget yourself. As your flame began to flicker, the darkness grew so immense, the world around you spinning and you lost sight of sense. In a broken, numb stupor, your mind was far from there. You let the waves carry you to some new place and where you were in that water for what felt like ages. Then you saw that light, like hope-written pages. A rope in the storm fell next to your hand. You took your only chance for a promise to see land. You will find the sand. What looks like a finish line is only just the start. You'll fall in tune with time, though it takes time falling apart. Chaos will sweep on through, and life will drag you down until you fight that storm in you to stand feet on the ground. Everything comes back again to where it still always begins. Trust you'll know it in the end, or sometime in place before then. Where all your mind has been is everything you could know. Everything that you have seen is where your perspective comes from. Give yourself new experience when and where you can. Change makes the difference in how you learn to stand. How will you learn to stand? Thank you. Those are all I've got today. If you want to see more of my stuff, just check me out on Facebook. I've also got some stuff on Twitter under Kai Riddle. Thank you.
Give it up for the incredible Kai Riddle. And next up on the microphone tonight, put your hands together for Chris Medrano.
So I'm tuning. This is magical. Tuning for your protection. Oh, that's the bad one right there. I'm gonna do 2 quick songs. This is the first one. You get to feel so guilty, got so much for so little. Find that feeling just won't go away. You're holding on to every tightly, till there's nothing left for you anyway. Goodbye. You can keep this suit of life. I'll be up with the sun. I'm not coming down. Ooh. I'm not coming down. You wanted to get somewhere so badly, you had to lose yourself along the way. You change your name, well that's okay, it's necessary. What you leave behind, you don't miss anyway. Goodbye. You can keep this suit of life. I'll be up with the sun. I'm not coming down. Ooh, I'm not coming down. Ooh, I'm not coming down. 'Cause I'm already gone. Felt that way all along. Closer to you every day. Didn't want it that much anyway. You're taking steps that make you feel dizzy. Then you learn to like how it feels. You hurt yourself, you hurt your lover, then you discover what you thought was freedom was just greed. goodbye. And it's emotional good night. I'll be up when the sun. You still holding on. I'm not coming down. I'm not coming down. Ooh, I'm not coming down. Crazy I feel living without you inside this house we built. Seems that the windows finally open, letting the memories out. Go on and love her forever. I will not tell her I told you to. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Loving's for fools. Loving's for fools. Maybe you'll find me walking the garden, looking for something pure. Roots still growing deeper and deeper. Maybe you'll pull them too. Go on and leave here forever. I cannot make you do what you do. You'll never know how much I love you. Loving's for fools. Loving's for fools. Go around and love her forever. I cannot break you do what you do. You'll never know how much I love you. Loving's for fools. Loving's for fools.
Keep it going for Chris Medrano. That's right. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, Sovereign.
That's right. Hell yeah. And thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. It's been a really fun night. I'm gonna leave y'all with a few poems. Want to let y'all know it's just about last call here at the Kava bar, so get them last drinking orders in while you can. And, everyone be safe. And keep checking us out here every Wednesday night. Oh, what do we got? Nail polish. The upstairs bedroom of a duplex in D.C., pink tile. I make my way among bars to Bedfoot. The eyes, they called me. More loved than a dog. Swallowed a quarter. Threw up in the tub. Red hearts. My guts in the tub. Beautiful. Pure life lying there. Television and three-way bathroom mirror, Q-tips beside the hair dryer, Bob fixes with hammer, clothes and shoes, sliding closet windows open above the warm bed, light and music drifting in. During the storm, a crack in the stairway wall, a dark night took the top of the tree clock, blue chair, pink medicine spit out behind the couch, side door, large window, dad enters with beard, playing trains beside the coffee table. We weren't coffee drinkers. I listened to a brown tape recorder, the photographer's umbrella, table, washing, chair, smashing, fed the ants from a paper plate, cheese sandwich, freezer on top of refrigerator, making meatballs, a bath in the kitchen sink, plays London's Burning on old piano and dining room with green carpet, watering table with pearls winking like the eyes of owls, falling bookshelf, a peanut butter cookie from the man, and a moving truck. Porch time. Porches mean to linger, not to stay. I sit on another porch. Porches mean unwind in solitude after a stretched day of work, or share sound of our thoughts, arroyos of laughter. One time my roommate sat on the chair wasps built a nest under. Their sudden swarm stung her dozens of times before she realized what it was. But the porch never noticed us. Its weathered planks buckle in waves that creak underfoot. Its railings cast themselves on faces. You and I sway in the porch swing, coming closer to each other on cold nights when mountain wind crawls the icy street and dark trees groan. That's where I saw the wildcat that came to inhabit my dreams. I think she was trying to tell me something. My language fails. I must listen to the ones who have been speaking since before words. Listen from inside, to translate a tongue spoken without tongue, to see what is beyond meaning. I think I know what the cat was saying. Hearing Lorca play the piano. It did not bring back the cafe, dark and cool from Andalusian heat. It did not stop the storm clouds from gathering above the Cathedral de Granada. It did not dissolve the bullets from the guns of fascists. But when I listened to the trembling old record, your voice coursed through the piano alive, though it did not unburn the pages. It did not move your lips. Thanks. Yeah, I'll leave y'all with a few Merwin and some Rumi. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everyone. This is Little Horse. You come from some other forest, do you, little horse? Think how long I have known these deep, dead leaves without meeting you. I belong to no one. I would have wished for you if I had known how. What a long time the place was empty, even in my sleep, and loving it as I did, I could not have told what was missing. What can I show you? I will not ask if you will stay or if you will come again. I will not try to hold you. I hope you will come with me to where I stand often, sleeping and waking by the patient water that has no father or mother. The laughing thrush. Oh, nameless joy of the morning, tumbling upward note by note out of the night and the hush of the dark valley and out of whatever has not been there. Song unquestioning and unbounded. Yes, this is the place, the one time in the whole of before and after, with all of memory waking into it, and the lost visages that hover around the edge of sleep, constant and clear, and the words that lately have fallen silent to surface among the phrases of some future, if there is a future. Here is where they all sing the first daylight, whether or not there is anyone listening. On the last day of the world, I would want to plant a tree. What for? Not for the fruit. The tree that bears the fruit is not the one that was planted. I want the tree that stands in the earth for the first time, with the sun already going down, and its roots touching the water, and the earth full of the dead, and the clouds passing one by one over its leaves. Today, like any other day, we wake up empty and frightened. Don't go into the study and begin reading. Take down a musical instrument. Let the beauty we love be what we do. There are hundreds of ways to kneel and kiss the ground. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. I would love to kiss you, but the price of kissing is life. Now my loving is running toward my life, shouting, what a bargain! Let's buy it. Daylight, full of small dancing particles, and the one great turning. Our souls are dancing with you. Without feet, they dance. Can you see them when I whisper in your ear? All day and night music, a quiet, bright reed song. If it fades, we fade. If it fades, we fade. Let the beauty we love be what we do. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for coming to Open Mic tonight. We'll see y'all next time. Get home safe. Peace and love. We're dealing.